It's been said a million times, but Mastering the Art of French Cooking is the book that taught me how to actually cook instead of just follow a recipe. This copy I got when I was about 13 or 14 and quickly set about the work of learning how to roast a chicken, make pastry, fold egg whites, and a million other pieces of kitchen wisdom. One of my favorite recipes from Volume 1 is the Queen of Sheba or Reine de Saba cake. It has a texture that's sort of like a brownie, but also creamy, which is a little different for a cake. Something that's decadent and elegant is the perfect dessert for Valentine's Day. Like most of the recipes from Mastering the Art of French Cooking, it is a little bit fussy, but definitely worth it. I've also found a few different ways to simplify the recipe, like melting the chocolate in the microwave instead of using several different pans and simmering water. Throughout her entire career, Julia did not shy away from expressing her absolute disdain for kitchen gadgets that were too small. Even though I'm not 6'3", this is a sentiment that I also share, so it seemed like the perfect opportunity to debut this giant balloon whip that I found at Goodwill. The recipe calls for mixing pulverized almonds into the egg and butter mixture along with your melted chocolate. I tried to take a shortcut with some almond meal that I had on hand, but would not recommend that. I think it made the batter a little bit heavier. You can pulverize almonds in a blender or a food processor with a spoonful of sugar. Once that's been completed, you're going to alternate between your cake flour and egg whites, gently folding in until just combined, and you get a batter that looks like this. Carefully transfer the batter to a prepared 8-inch cake pan, and the recipe says to bake at 350 until a toothpick in the center of the cake still comes out with moist crumbs. Go ahead and hit that follow button for more Valentine's Day recipes, and come back for part 2 where I show you how to ice the cake.